4:30 in the morning, hour till sunrise, trying to decide where I was going to go, and I think I'm going to go see if I can find some beachscapes. So I am off to Hampton. It's a 40-minute drive, 1 hour till sunrise. Let's hope I make it and have time to get set up and figure out what it is that I'm going to shoot. Beach, 20 minutes to spare. First beach, North Beach, Northampton. So it's high tide apparently. I didn't bother to even check today. The sun is looking pretty good over there. I don't think this is my beach though. Made it. Genesee Beach. Should be able to get a nice one here in the beach area. Sunset, or sunrise, excuse me, is really nice and pretty out there. I almost wish I'd gone over to the lighthouses today because it's really nice, but this is going to be good too. So let's get packed up, get out on the beach, and see what we can get. Alright, walking down the beach. And I think what I'm going to do, I don't know if it's going to work, but what's nice about Genesee is it's this really big, long stretch of sand, so you get a really big, I guess, pullback is what I'll call it on the waves. So I want to try and catch that and get some nice movement of the water going back and receding. I'm just looking for, I don't know if I'm going to have any foreground interest. I think the water is just going to have to be my foreground interest. I don't really have time to get anything else. So I'll use the water as a leading line out around this point over here where the sun is starting to come up. And let me show you these colors. I'm almost out of time. I gotta get actually taken out. Alright, so we're gonna get this. Okay, so there's my composition at the moment. I'm just waiting for just the right wave to come in. I'm probably getting my feet a little bit wet. As you can see, my tripod is in the water as it's coming in, but that's fine. 2-second exposure, and I need my remote. As you can tell, I'm a little rushed this morning. We got f13, ISO is at 50, 2-second exposure, and I'm just waiting for just the right wave to come in. There, it's going to come all the way up to me. Now I'm waiting for them to kind of backtrack. Okay, here's a good one. And it's going to recede and take the picture. Oh, that's awesome! Love it. You see how that really softened out? Here comes a good one. I'm going to get wet and recede, take the picture. Yeah! Oh, I love it. That's awesome. Really like that. I almost want to get even more perpendicular to the waves to use them as a line. Oh, that's really nice. And I'm just taking a bunch here, trying to get different waves, get different patterns. I'm gonna actually drop this down a little bit. It's a little too bright. You know, I do have the polarizer on, and it's my rush here. I didn't even check to see if it was working. But it seems to be doing its job. I'm looking right directly into the sun. Polarizer's not going to do me a whole lot of good. I have it on there for when I change. Man, that cloud is just awesome. hand wave. Let it recede so you get the movement. Oh yes. Oh yes, I love it. So one thing I'm having a problem with this particular tripod, it doesn't level very well when I'm down this low. As you can see, it's got a post in the middle. I really want one that I can go really low on and not have that post and still be able to do a level. This isn't a ball head, this is a swivel. You know, you work with what you got. I can adjust the horizon level in post. I'm gonna let that wave that's way out there recede and see. Yeah. Oh, that's fun right there. Okay, I'm gonna move around a little bit, take a few more pictures, and I'll catch up with you when the sun starts coming up. It's so worth it for this shot. Oh, that's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's gonna get wet. Ah! Burr. Oh, that's so cold. So cold. Alright, move up here just a tiny bit. Alright, I'm gonna move real quick. I think I see there's a piece of wood up here. Let's see if we can't use that as another leading line before the sun comes up here. That maybe a touch bright. As the sun has started to come up now, we're at a 1/6 of a second. Oh, I moved up to F14. When did I do that? Well, it seems to be working. I just want to make sure I'm focused. I was going to like doing this, just coming to the beach and taking shots, but this has turned out really nice. This is a gorgeous sunrise. The pictures are just coming out. Pretty amazing. So the reason that I'm waiting until the wave comes all the way in and then starts to recede, to get that movement of the wave going backwards. And then when you get an exposure that's a second or even just a portion of a second, you can really just smooth it out. You don't, it looks like it was completely flat. It just gives a really nice, in my opinion, a nice texture to the photo. Light. In reality, I should probably be putting on a filter, but I don't want to today. Hopefully, I think there's some really nice shots in there. I hope you really like them. I had a lot of fun. I got really wet. Now we're going to ride the rest of 1A back to Portsmouth, get my normal coffee, and I might even stop and capture some other shots. There's a portion that doesn't look towards the sun that's kind of looking away where there might be some reflections that I may want to check out. So catch you on the flip side. That I wanted to stop because high tide brings the water in. This water tends to be very flat and it looks in the opposite direction of the sun, which creates really nice reflections, and you can see the light is just amazing right here. And before I go too far, I want to get this shot because this looks really nice. I'm just on a bridge. But it's just, I've got some nice shadows on the side of the bridge. And the top of the railing just blocks out the sun. That worked really nice. Well, that was an unexpected shot. Let me show you. If you can see that. See if we can focus. There we go. So, I take the shot. There we go. Gorgeous. You know, nothing fancy, but nice leading lines, nice light. I think it's a nice picture. Well, let's move on to what I'm actually here to do. Unexpected shots that you didn't know you were going to get, like that one. They just, you happen upon them, and at that particular moment, you say, wow, that's a good shot. And then it works. So we'll see what it looks like in post. You'll certainly see it before I do, because I'll pop it up on the screen. Or maybe I'll edit it out, and you won't see it at all. But so what I'm trying to do, if you can see behind me over there, there's a dock. And you can see how nice the reflection is right now because the sun is at a really low point. I'm going to try not to get my feet any more wet than they already are, because I got to go out here. So I'm going to try and take a few shots here, pop them up on the screen, and then start moving back into town. Maybe there's some more.